Aries, this is your August forecast here with the Tarot, and we're going to be looking into your psychic reading. Now, here it's really an exceptional month in so many ways for you. You got four indicators of new beginnings, all right? So you're going to be touched on more than one level here this month. As far as new beginnings, means that there are choices coming into the picture where you will actually not just evaluate, but actually take action on implementing these new directions. So, just starting off here right now, the first new beginning that I do see has to do with you, your person, your personality. It's in the area where you're making a choice that I feel is going not only to empower you, but actually put down a new foundation. I see that you've probably thought about this for some time. I don't feel it's just one of these situations like a lightning bolt coming into you and then acting upon it. No, I see how you've been balancing back and forth for a while upon the path that you know is going to end up to empower you. So this will definitely indicate personal changes for you. Secondly, the next new beginning that I do see is your financial situation. This month, you're going to be focusing on your income, the money that you have, the money where you're wanting to spend it, use it, or place it. And for most of you, I feel it could have something to do with your home and residence, whereupon whether some of you might be looking to buy or sell your home. In that case, this is going to pan out really well for you. For others, it could just be implicating that you might be out and about wanting to purchase something for your home, right? To beautify it and so forth. But there is a male also connected to this, your home, should I say. And for those of you thinking of buying and selling, this could be interaction communication with a broker or a seller or a buyer. So in that sense, I'm feeling that this person is really showing up here with stability. It's somebody you can trust, somebody you can work with. I see communication going back and forth, having to do with that new placement, this new home. So it's not just about selling where you're at, but it's also looking for the perfect home for you. And for those of you lucky Aries out there, I feel you might just find a beautiful property that can give you a lot for the dollar, okay? More space, very practical, functional, location being great, and so forth. So once you get to that phase, I see you're pooped but happy, okay? There's a big smile on your face. And for those of you just purchasing something for the home, not really selling your home, well, same thing. Then you've used a lot of energy out and about and doing your research to find the most perfect item that you have been researching. You too will have a smile on your face. So the whole reading starts out with these four placements of who's in and out that you're going to be communicating with, broker or also a seller if it is a thing that you're buying. But you're doing good. You're very, very clear, crystal clear here mentally, and as far as also your will is very strong right now to push through and accomplish things. Moving on from beyond that here, Aries, I feel too that this is a month that's very creative for you. There's joy in the choices that you're making. There is time being spent with a female here that is very much so close to you. She has your back. And I feel your happiness is going to filter over to her because I see how she's going to be really happy for you and what you're accomplishing here in August. A busy month, your day-to-day routine is filled here with people, places you need to be. There's interaction with some groups. Everything is coming forward and being placed on the table, so to speak. Literally or also symbolically, but I do see that you are needing to get certain things together. So I see you skimming through either papers, documents, or for some of you, if it is work related, well, then it's just a very busy month for you to stay on top of things here with your coworkers or with the groups that you might be working with. And I see you doing really great. So talk about being supercharged. Thank God Mars is on your side, having picked up speed there through the month of July, moving forward after its retrograde notion. So you could definitely use your ruler right now. So listen, there might be a little bit here of to-do situations romantically this month, Aries, and I feel this is something that you've worked through over time, whatever decisions might have been at hand. You've been looking at it. You've been very true to your emotions. I can see that. And I see you bringing a long haul situation to an end of maybe some issue or what it might indicate for you individually. And of course, I'm doing a group reading here, so I can't say for you personally, but I am seeing how you're bringing something to a conclusion and now feeling really good about it because I could see here also new beginnings. It's as if your heart chakra is in place, opening up, and it's really pulsating. Okay, so something of your emotions, something of your relationship right now is really also looking at a new beginning and a new start. So, how wonderful is that? This is really going to make you feel quite happy. Now, just pushing through all whatever documents, papers, there's must be some, even for those of you who are not intending to move, there could still be something in the, I won't say your income area, but it would probably be more so in your savings area. Looking at your savings and maybe how you can come to improve it. Now, there might be a small issue here, but for those of you who have purchased a home, you might see a big portion have gone out from your savings. It's like, oh my God. But then know that you have placed money in a good place. So it is still secure, even though it could show a little minus on the account itself, right? But your hopes and dreams, Aries, are so clear. I see you being joyful. And for some of you, when speaking about relationships, some of you who at this point, not married yet, this may come into being where you're going to be talking about the future, as I do see either engagement or marriage being very, very possible here around you. And for those of you not there on a personal level, you can come to hear news about somebody that you're close to or that you care for. And in that sense, well, you're happy when they're happy, right? So that's coming together. And I also feel it's a month where you're really soaring as far as not just joy in life, but where you're wanting now, you're so pumped up. And I see how you're wanting to reach for the stars. There is also new insights coming in. Some of you might be taking on a class, going to school. And in that case, that is also something that you cannot come to regret because it's really setting the stage for those changes that might now come to you as far as your career. And for some of you, Aries, I do see this could be a month of change. In fact, I see some of you leaving your job. Not necessarily that would be a negative thing. It looks more like it could be a personal choice. So, you're still in power and searching for more so what you could come to determine maybe here, looking for a better perhaps position where you could be more idealistic and use more of your talents and your skills. So definitely breakthrough energy here as well. For those of you not looking to change up your job, you can come to hear about somebody leaving maybe within the establishment where you work, or it could be somebody close to you. You might hear about that. But for you personally, if there's any changes as far as leaving, it looks like that would be for your own personal choice. Okay, so I don't think there should be too much of unexpected surprises here. Now, travel a little bit this month could come up. I'm not necessarily seeing long distance out of country type travel. August for you would be more so just out of town. And for a lot of you, it could be also work related. As I do see work, I see a male here. This could be a supervisor, it could be a boss. Maybe you're out and about to do some seminar. but at least it's in a very stable, good, solid position. Then pay attention as we're coming to an end here of your reading for August, Aries. There's a surprise coming your way, and it is coming from a male. This male is an air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But of course, don't get stuck in his sun sign. It could be the way he expresses himself. Somebody who's very alert, somebody who's a great communicator, and I see he's very willful. He's a powerful person in his own respect, at least from your perception. But this surprise, I feel, could have to do with something that's really going to tickle your heart. It's like more of what I would like to call a wow factor. Like, all right, so I'm not going to spoil what that surprise could be because it is showing up as a surprise. So there you have it. I will see you in September, and like with the astrology readings, if you do know your moon or rising sign, you can listen to those too here in the tarot as well and get a little bit more insight as to action that you can come to experience this month. So have a good one. See you there in September.